Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ife and today I'm going to be showing you how I make my egusi soup. Now if you're not African, egusi simply means melon seed soup. So like this is the melon. I already blended it, but if you don't know what it looks like, this is what it looks like the seeds. After I blend my melon, the next thing is to boil my meat. This is my boiled meat. I've got assorted different meats in here, and it's simply goat meat and beef stripe and different things. I just seasoned it and boiled it. Seasoning the meat, I simply used some rosemary, Italian seasoning, and some chicken cubes. I just stirred it together and allowed it cook. Now for the rest of my ingredients, I've got my bitter leaf. If you've been following me for a long time, you know I like bitter leaf, and then crayfish and my bell peppers. Now these bell peppers is basically my bell pepper, habanero, and onions. And then I've got my locust beans eru, that's dried prawns and dried catfish, and my chopped kale, my palm oil, and my meat stock. To begin, I turn my blended egusi into a clean bowl and I just break it down so it doesn't have any lump. I'm going to be mixing it gradually with water, and I'm trying to form a thick paste, a very thick paste. So as I put the water gradually, I don't put all the water all at once. You keep mixing it to ensure that there's no lump in it. Once the egusi paste is smooth and no lumps in it and it's at this consistency, I just set it aside and move to the next step. The first thing I do is I put my palm oil in the pot and I put it on medium heat. Now I'm not trying to bleach the oil, I just want it to be slightly hot, and then I'm going to be frying the egusi paste. Yes, you heard me right, I love to fry my egusi because I discovered that the longer you cook egusi on the cooker, the better it tastes. And seriously, you really need to try out this step, and then it takes the taste of the egusi to another level. Now after the egusi has been frying for a while, I keep stirring it occasionally so it doesn't burn. This is what it looks like, and then I'm gonna be adding my blended red bell pepper and onions and habanero. Now I don't like the bell peppers to be finely blended, but if you prefer it that way you could do it, but this is how I love mine. Now next I add my ginger and garlic paste, and then I just stir it in and allow the whole thing to cook. While it's cooking, I then add my locust beans. Next, I'm going to be adding my meat stock. Remember the meat I boiled earlier? Yeah, the stock. I just add it and then I stir it, and I'm going to allow this cook for a long while. See the oil settling at the top of the pot. I then add my dried prawns, my crayfish, and then the dried catfish. I washed it and deboned it, and then I'm going to be adding it at this point as well, and then I just stir it and allow it to cook further. Next, I'm going to be adding my assorted meat. Now, I'm not going to add the goat meat at this point because I put it in the air fryer for it to grill. So I'm just going to be adding my pomo, the beef stripe, the cow leg at this point, and then I'm just going to stir it and let it cook further. Once the goat meat is dried to my satisfaction, if you don't have an air fryer, you can put it in the oven for it to grill as well. I then add it to the soup and then I stir it in. Now, after I've added all that, I then stir it occasionally. Now, egusi is not the kind of soup that you just leave on the cooker and go and watch TV. More, it's so bunny. So you just try to stir it occasionally. After that, I'm going to be adding my leaves, and I'm going to add the bitter leaf first, after which I'm going to add the chopped kale. Now if you don't have access to kale, you can use bitter leaf and ugu, but I don't like to use spinach because the water content is spinach. Better use bitter leaf and ugu. Ugu is a better alternative to kale. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna stir it in. Now, wow, my soup is already taking shape. After adding the vegetable, you don't leave the soup and the cooker for too long now. After a few minutes of it cooking, you then stir it and then you take it off the cooker. Now just look at how beautiful this looks. I promise you the taste there is out of this world. If you tried this recipe, I'm so sure you're not going to make egusi any other way again. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Eat egusi, you can pair it with rice or any solid of your choice. You can pair it with plantain fufu, which I have a recipe for. I'm going to put the link up there so you can check it out as well. Now this is how I make my egusi soup. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please go and hit the subscribe button before you finish watching the video, and also give a thumbs up if you enjoyed it as well. Your comments would be really appreciated because I would love to know what you think about this recipe. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, I remain your girl, Ife. Bye.